blessings to the court, and bless her heart, because today we're reacting to a woman who didn't just lose her case. She lost her ever-loving mind and attacked her own lawyer in court. That's right, forget due process. She went straight for street justice in front of the judge like, ma'am, he's not your ex, he's your legal defense. You just punched your only shot at probation. But that's not all. We've got a whole collection of unhinged moments caught on camera. Everything from mid-air meltdowns to public freakouts that make the book of Revelation look like a self-help guide. So let's dive into this cringe and see what we got. This one looks fun. Oh. Exciting start. Here we go. She ready to whoop some ass.
Yeah, let's just go to secondary.
Oh, people are crazy.
But,
oh, damn.
At this time, given all the factors
She's
that
a
I have
biter.
to consider, it's the decision of this court and the judgment of the law that Mr. Business be sentenced as follows. Count one, that's the first-degree intentional homicide as a repeater. It's a Class A felony. Going to impose life imprisonment without the possibility of extended supervision.
Yeah.
I believe that's appropriate in light of the findings that I've already made.
So this
Oh, sorry, guys. Having problems.
story is completely fucked up. This woman is in court because she ended her boyfriend and then left parts of him in his mother's home.
Oh, my God.
She then, as you've just seen, tried to attack both her lawyers after pleading not guilty. And then shockingly, the jury determined that she was sound of mind. Not sure about that, but the only good thing about that is there's only one place that she's going.
You're going to jail. You're going to jail.
Good reminder that the parts you see on an ultrasound don't determine a baby's gender.
Man, shut the fuck up. Anyways, this is our ultra thin lock books. The design is very human. Just slide it in like this.
They did a bad job on that nose. Holy crap. I mean, well, it looked much worse, I guess, but it still looks pretty big and not great.
So she divorced the only man that ever truly accepted her. Hope she knows what a terrible person she is, and that she also knows that surgery can't fix genetics, and the kids will get stuck with the same nose.
Why would you divorce someone who accepted you for your ugliness, unless you were inside also a very shallow person and you were just with them because they felt you could settle for someone who accepted your big nose? Yeah, your children will look just like you.
On a Thursday night for you if you just book a friggin' flight.
Book a flight. I can't eat. I'm broke.
They just want to take so many of our rights away.
Which one do you think is the most fundamental, outside of the right to choose? Like, what else are we worried about in the next coming 4 years?
That's a hard question because it seems that the scope of what they want to take is so broad that it's hard for me to right now put into words because it's such an emotional time that it's hard for me to just very calmly put these things into like a rational perspective because it seems that
It seems that you've got no idea what you're talking about, you don't know.
Yep.
What's an opinion you have that most people don't agree with?
That's tough. Well, most people would agree with this, but I think comedy is on the point of you're about to be able to say whatever you want again. As long as it's not said with malintent, anyone should be able to say anything. If you don't find it funny, just look away.
I would like to state the obvious. You are a straight white man.
Are you assuming that?
I have eyes.
How do you know I'm straight?
I don't.
Gotcha, bitch.
And what the fuck would that have to do with anything anyway? She's saying that only straight white men can take a joke, because that's a compliment.
Hey.
I mean, I guess.
Garbage man smooth than a motherfucker. Oh, you finna tell this boy about that. Look how you walk. You feeling good. Oh, you run it. Ah! Sensational.
He throws beer at us.
Listen, yo, I'm not fucking talking shit. I ain't talking nothing, man. Get it out of here. I ain't punching anything. You fucking get your ass out here.
She's a bitch for doing that in front of the kid, and he's got every right to be angry and want her out of the stadium. It's annoying the way the little Sims are saying for him to calm down when he's not actually touching her, he's not doing anything, he's just pissed off. The only thing I would say is try and stay calmer just for the kid's sake, not for hers.
Your man comes home and he's hungry. Would you wake up and make him a meal?
No. Hell no, he can be independent. Be independent. No, he makes me a meal. What the fuck?
I didn't hear your answer.
I mean, I'm happily married. I'd make him a meal.
You'd make it?
Okay. Thanks, man.
That's what it should be.
Take it back. I'll make the meal. I'll make the meal.
And that's why she's going home to her husband and these two are probably going home to their cats.
Yep. This looks bomb as hell.
Bro, why are you still calling me? You did weird shit. You did weird shit. You ran to the internet, made a fake profile. I was the realest. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Are you gonna listen? Are you gonna listen? All right, that's it. That's it. Hold on. In a real way. In a real way. In a real way. Hold on, we finna mute this. Can't call a kid, man.
This is the smartest thing you can do. If she ain't gonna listen and just argue.
Bye, bitch. Yeah, it is really annoying when people will not stop talking. You know how I know? Because I'm one of those people, and I know it. But if you ever are in an argument on the phone and they just won't listen, just say, bye, bitch, and bam. You don't have to deal with them anymore. What a great move.
I'm glad it worked for him, but I personally never do this shit in my life.
Why are grown men still
That's
playing
so
video
funny.
games?
Simple. Same reason grown women don't leave the house without a face full of makeup. It's a nice escape from reality.
It's true.
I want to talk about men.
We're awesome.
Why are you awesome?
Because we're simple. If you put 5 men in a room of every different religion, ethnicity, and age, the first thing that most men would do is try to find common ground. You put 5 women in a room of all ethnicities and all religions and all ages. And what they do is look at who the weakest one is and the strongest one is, and they pair up. And they go, do you believe her hair? Do you believe that fucking purse she's wearing? Look at those heels. That had surgery. We look for common ground. Women look to divide and conquer and kill. You guys will kill and destroy everything and anything that's good. No offense, but these are fucking facts.
I get what he's trying to say, that men are more straightforward and easygoing whilst women are more bitchy and complex. But if I'm being honest, I don't think men always seek common ground. I think a lot of us pursue power, which is why there's still a lot of wars and problems around the world today. Because after all, it's still predominantly men that are the leaders of nations and making the decisions about conflicts. And despite centuries of warfare and genocide, we've still not found a way to find common ground around the world. There's still people that are in wars and genocide today. And it's usually always because of other countries trying to stamp their authority, their beliefs, or trying to claim the other country's minerals. Basically just trying to get power.
What you think about the oxtails, man?
Okay, he makes a fair point there, but in a joking way, yes, you know, putting 5 men in a room will probably result in some silly games versus putting 5 women in a room.
Listen, man, you ain't nobody tell me I was gonna come to Orlando from Jacksonville, and they were gonna tell you like this, bro.
Oh, you came from Jayville, huh?
Yeah, man, I'm from Jayville, Duval, baby, born and raised.
You don't find that suspicious?
On my PC and shit? For sure. For sure. I don't know this person anymore. You can get out of here.
Okay. What is she doing?
Nah.
Okay, all right. We're going to contact you there. Just try to keep things under control until we arrive, okay?
Once again, y'all, this is not over no girl. Right here in the room.
Okay. You injured at all?
Nah, I'm good. I'm good.
Talk to him.
So basically, all this started earlier with a little argument. You know, one thing turned to another. And that was that. Like, she's been antagonizing me. I just want her to leave, honestly. Throwing drinks at me and stuff. Like, I just want her removed from my house. This is my apartment. It all started from an argument. I asked her to fold some clothes.
I mean, he's done well there to stay calm and have it on camera, and also
White
get her
girls.
taken to where she belongs.
She belongs to the streets.
Personal story, because that was a crazy white girl I saw come out of that room. White girls are crazy, and you should not date them. My ex would do stuff like that too, except I was too afraid to call the police and get arrested myself instead, because sometimes those situations can backfire. So good on that dude for, you know, doing that. I don't get why she's arguing with him. We don't know the real context. But pouring water all over his computer and ruining stuff and trashing the house is certainly no way to deal with it. And I have experienced that before. Calm down, ladies and guys. Stay away from wild white women. Oh, okay, that's it. Well, thanks for watching, guys. That was a good one, little compilation there. Hope you enjoyed. Make sure you subscribe to both of the channels. Watch some more of my content. Hit the dingy bell thing so you know when a new video drops. And then I will pray for you all to have a blessed day. Peace out.